When rounding decimals to the nearest whole number, we look at the ones column as it's a whole number, and then look next door to the tenths column. We then look at our rhyme, 5 or more, let it soar, 4 or less, let it rest. We know that 6 is more than 5, so we need to let it soar. So the next number up we need to round to would be 64. So that is 63.62 rounded to the nearest whole number, which is 64. The reason 63.62 would be rounded to 64 is because if we look at the number line, we've got the numbers 63 to 64 on it. 63.5 would be in the middle, so anything to the right of it would need to be rounded up to 64. 63.62 would come somewhere around here. So if it's 5 or more, we let it soar, so it's closer to 64, so rounded to the nearest whole number would be 64. You'll also have some questions that are tricky to round to 1 decimal place. So again, we look at the column it's asking us to round, so the first decimal place, the tenths column, then we look next door. Then again, we just do the simple rhyme, 5 or more, let it soar, 4 or less, let it rest. We know 1 comes under the 4 or less, let it rest. So we're letting the tenths column, the 2 tenths, rest. So 17.21 rounded to 1 decimal place would be 17.2.